Imagine a world where money is not excessively printed to control inflation. This was what John Maynard Keynes envisioned almost a century ago. Instead of obsessing over the harmful practice of increasing the money supply, Keynes proposed a radical idea. Let's use the state as our first ally. According to him, an effective solution involved the government strategically intervening in the economy and moderating the level of investment and consumption during times of crisis. This approach allows managing the economic cycle without letting rampant inflation run wild. Upon hearing this, one wonders, wouldn't it be more effective even today to adopt these brilliant ideas? Not only would we avoid the excessive increase in prices, but we could possibly stimulate economic growth intelligently without the collateral damage of uncontrolled money printing. Keynes also proposed that public spending act as a key tool to keep the economy afloat. But attention, we're not talking about spending without limits. The magic of his proposal lay in using this spending strategically and in a controlled manner. In times of crisis, the government could increase its investment in infrastructure, education, and health, creating jobs and sustaining consumption. This dynamic, Keynes thought, would compensate for the lack of private spending and stabilize the economy, avoiding the lurking danger of overheating inflation. Isn't it intriguing how these ideas, though old, seem to offer real solutions to current problems? And even more shocking would be to see how this philosophy could be applied in the modern world, providing new relief to economies suffocated by the frantic price increase. Contrary to the preconceived idea that the market can always self-regulate, Keynes challenged this concept with his theory based on the insufficiency of aggregate demand. According to him, leaving the market entirely to its own devices could lead to unemployment and endless crises. His approach was straightforward. In situations of low demand, the government should intervene to energize consumption and, in this way, activate private investment. This translates into logic that seems almost revolutionary. Instead of increasing the money supply, it would be wiser to focus on increasing demand, and not just the demand for paper currency. And while these ideas may seem counterintuitive, the question arises, shouldn't we re-examine these proposals today, where economies struggle with the consequences of ill-considered monetary decisions? For Keynes, inflating the money supply without control was not the panacea. Instead, the economist advocated for a balance between savings and investment as a solution to inflation. He believed that in times of economic boom, saving should be encouraged to avoid overheating. Whereas in a recession, public investment should be the main channel of dynamism. This duality might remind one of a tightrope walker. One mistake, and the balance is broken. However, if executed well, his theory could offer sustained stability. Keynes's lessons invite a deep reflection on current economic policies. Would his strategy be the lifeline in times of uncertainty? Reflecting on these possibilities could be crucial for those looking to escape the vicious cycle of resorting to rampant money printing as the only remedy.